And we're back.
Well, all right. Mandee and Mike here. We are currently in the Starbucks line, getting us some breakfast at 11:30 in the morning. So, brunch per se, I guess we'll go with. Unfortunately, the weather is not looking too great. It's 70, cloudy right now, but it's calling for rain.
Yeah, looks ugly, but
So, rather than going to the track and staring at each other, what are we gonna do?
we're gonna go visit Billstein and
Mooresville.
see what they have to show us
Yeah.
about shocks.
See if we can get a little tour and check the facility out. So that's kind of cool. That'll be
Some
fun.
of you may or may not know I'm what do you call it? Shock specialist.
Yes.
So I repair shocks and revalve shocks for customers, and I have a dyno to test them and everything. So it's kind of cool to see the different manufacturers, how they operate and what they have going on. So that'll be nice.
That'll be fun. So we're gonna get ourselves some brunch. Head over to Mooresville, to Billstein.
Also, shout out to all the guys on the BuzzChew team who gave us the time off to go do this. Because usually, we'd be at the track helping those guys, but they're there right now working hard, mounting tires and
They said, go have
everything.
fun.
And they said they're all set. So
yeah. All right. So
Yeah.
thanks. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I mean, if it's not raining, we'll be heading back to the track pretty soon. Hopefully. So stay tuned.
wow, Mandee, did you really put Arbonne's Blackberry Fizz in here? It tastes like it came from Starbucks.
It's our pathetic way of plugging Arbonne in right now. But it is really good.
Hire me for commercials.
Gimme. Passion fruit and blackberry fizz. We've been drinking the fizz sticks. They good for energy, reduce fatigue, good coffee replacer.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
You put the tube in here, and then where's the line? Where's the gauge set? Want that in there? We'll take your floating piston, and push that down in there, and then when you have the shock tube in the fill machine, this
They'll put the valve in.
you not have a trigger valve, and it just costs people. So, a tool that wraps around the head goes through here. You hit it with gas, and then you got to.
All right, so we just left Billstein. They gave us a quick tour of their shop, which was great.
Thanks to Tim.
Yeah, thanks to Tim. Showed us a lot of their products and some of the new stuff that they have coming out, and pretty exciting for me to be able to work with some new pistons and parts and things like that. Exciting for me as well as my customers. Hopefully we can make everyone better. And they're in the process of moving to a new location, bigger location, which is exciting for them. They'll have more space and be able to expand. So that's a pretty cool deal.
Oh, one more thing. I saw that they actually moved everything because it's currently raining here and at the track. So everything, I think the gates open at 5. It's supposed to stop a little after 4.
Mm-hmm.
And they can only run until midnight because they have a curfew. So preferably, hopefully, we get a lot in.
I mean, 5. If it quits raining by 5 and they work the track for an hour, that gives you 6 hours. That's a good amount of time.
Gotta hope
6
so.
hours.
So now it's time for lunch.
All right.
So we're at Tequila's Mexican Grill in downtown Mooresville, and I had to document how huge this jumbo margarita is.
Wow. That was a good lunch.
Yeah. as Mike would say, is that I have, what is it? I have the tendency to, when I find one really good restaurant, like a Mexican restaurant that I like, I always get the same meal all the time.
And she compares to what she has at home.
Yeah.
Which is hard because it's really hard to compete with Mama's Cooking or your hometown restaurant. So everywhere we go, she's always disappointed.
But this place was
But
good.
this place
was good.
Actually impressed Mandee,
So,
and I loved it too. It was really good. We had tacos.
Yeah.
And
the margarita is like this big.
They
Did I think you?
I'm holding the camera this time. Mandy's supposed to be driving.
Directions on this phone. Don't mind her. 3/4 of a mile. So we had a good lunch.
But I mean, the big thing is the place was clean. The food was clean.
Yeah, it was good.
I mean, the
waiter was awesome.
It was fresh.
Yeah.
Excellent place.
So now where we are going now, wow, that sounded really terrible.
Now where we are going now.
Now we are going to Ray Evernham's shop. We're gonna meet up with Annie, Ray's like right-hand woman. She's probably gonna let us go and catch up, get a little tour. Mike's never been there. We usually go, my family and I usually go there, like, is your arm getting tired? You had to put it down?
Well, I was trying to steady it because this road's kind of rough. It was like shaking the camera.
So anyways, so every year, my family and I would come down, hang out with Ray and his family, go check out the shop, see what the guys are up to in the back. So now I'm excited to take Mike. So we're heading there now. We have 7 minutes. So as soon as I walk in, I know Ray has Dad's Zemco sprint car in the showcase. As soon as you walk in the door here, and I go, ooh, look, and I start videotaping down. Mike goes, you just skipped past all these little NASCAR diecast cars with the number 9 and 24, and you go right to the sprint car. Come on, babe. Come on. You know me. You should know me better than that. Of course. Alrighty, it is almost 4 o'clock-ish, 3:45. Sorry, my clock is like 12 minutes ahead, so I'm never late to anywhere. So, just leaving Race. What'd you think?
Well, it was really cool for me because the first time in there, and they had an amazing amount of cars. Yep. It was like walking through a museum almost.
Pretty much.
And just a cool setup. They had an old diner atmosphere to it, and
drive-in.
Yeah, and quite an assortment of cars between road racing cars, dirt track cars, drag race cars, muscle cars, and classic cars. I mean, just everything you can think of. So it was really cool to see that, and I want to thank Ray and everyone for letting us, and Annie for letting us walk through and see it.
Of course, Ray was out back working out. He's like, I heard this voice. Like, it sounds like a pouch. I'm like, yeah, I got that distinctive voice, thanks.
You can pick her voice out anywhere.
I hope you guys love me for it anyways. Can't do much about that.
I do.
Oh, you're so sweet. Getting ready to head back to track. We're about 30 minutes away. It's still raining. Hopefully the track is sealed, not open, so we can go racing.
Find out.
Yeah, but we haven't been there yet, so I guess we're gonna go let you know.
From those who guys know the routine from last night, will be double fall all the way through. Lead lap cars in front. Original start will be out of turn 4. Leader's the control car.
But most importantly, the purpose of me telling you this is I want to say thank you to every single one of you that stops by, tells us you watch our videos, you bought t-shirts. We got here like a good 30 minutes of, not bombardment, but like non-stop people coming over, buying t-shirts, wanting pictures, want to talk to us about our videos. I love it. It's so cool, and it's, what I love too is the amount of people, I look like a mess right now, just the amount of people that tell us they never watched modifieds, never even heard of modifieds before. They're coming around in the pits, they're so excited because they watch our videos, and you know, that's what this is all about, introducing people to our sport, not only like sprint cars, late models, but modifieds, and just, you know, showing them there's more to it than what happens on the track. So again, thank you. I love you guys. Quick check-in. It is a little after 9 o'clock. We can't race past midnight. We just got done with the 2 modified Concies. The late model heats are out now. Then the sprint car heats. And then they have Concies. So, I really don't think, I'm gonna try and be optimistic, but I really don't see us getting our feature in before midnight. But in the meantime, I'm gonna see if I can talk Mike into going for a walk. Not like a dog walk, but up by the sprint cars.
You're not
racing tonight?
Yeah, in like 2 hours. Cushman paint body number 77. Former crate engine pro late model 604 engine real. I was there, I know.
Extras number 3.
Much racier than I anticipated it being for the sprint cars. Yeah, one of the good signs.
I talked to you early, man. For the represent, you do a great job, Grant.
So we literally made it to, like, going into turn 1 in the grandstand side, and then got called because we had to do the redraw. Drew 7 out of 8, can't hit the brake. Then met some people, watched some heat races. The Concies are out right now for the sprint cars and late model, or the B-mains, whatever the heck they call it these days. And then I think it's a little after 11 o'clock. I think I got my contacts broke, my eye scratched. I don't know, but I'm wearing glasses, so off to a great night. And I don't know. This is a big hurry up and wait and sit around all day, especially at least for the modified. So it's been a long day. And surprisingly, as much rain as we got today, it's not dusty, but it's just, it's pretty. You know, you can see, but like Mike said, you can see, but you can't see. If you had glasses on, you can see, but it's dirty. So we shall see if we're even in a race.
Get aggressive, man.
Here we are. What do you think, Mandee?
Today was a waste of a day.
Waste of a day?
Waste of a day.
Not
Waste
true.
of a day.
Not true. We did.
Okay.
We
As
watched
soon as
go
we got
around.
to the track,
Yeah.
it was a waste of a day. Like, the modifieds, we didn't even need to be there. It's terrible. That's how I feel about that. I'm usually not negative, but today, stunk. Yeah, let's hear your input.
I'm very disappointed in the way we were treated.
Yep.
We had to do a lot of, well, my team did a ton of work today for nothing.
Yes. Literally, I don't know, it was, we didn't think we were going to run, you know? And they're like, oh, they start calling everyone up. You get your suit on, get the car ready, put fresh tires on the car, get lined up. We sit there for at least 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, a couple of B mains.
Yeah.
Which had red flags, you know, kind of took enough time. We know that there's this midnight deadline.
Understandable.
And the B mains took a while because they had red flags. So.
But they made us look like idiots.
Yep.
Line us all the way up there.
Kind of
top
looked
of the
foolish.
track. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm sure there's some kind of reasoning behind it. At least they gave us a little bit of faith, but that was stupid. Oh, it sucked. So now I'm going to eat my sorrows with ice cream. And, luckily everyone was okay, but rolling down the pits after they call everyone in, and I guess Max McLaughlin's toter caught on fire. Not, I don't know to the extent of it. No one got harmed, but that's never good.
The refrigerator malfunctioned or something.
But the dog is okay. So that's just adds on to how this day went for the modified people. And it was a mess, complete mighty mess. And
Well, the guys that did run the consies were basically packing the track in from the rain.
the first ones out.
And there wasn't really much room to race for them. Would have hated to have been stuck in that deal.
But literally, we were all day. We're walking around and people are like, oh, aren't you racing today? And we're like, maybe. We really didn't think so. And the next thing you know, they're hollering for us and we're like, oh my god, we're actually going to race. Nah, they just wanted to...
Like, holding that carrot out for you and then pull it away.
So that really stunk. But, anywho.
Really hope they give us a decent track to race on tomorrow, and hopefully we can have
We start at
a good day.
1:30, the first feature. So
We're hopeful.
can't you tell? So thanks for tagging along with us. Hopefully tomorrow goes better. I mean, sorry honey, but you do start 7th for a day show. My bad. But we're hopeful.
Daytime racing, 1 in the afternoon.
It's gonna be fun. That's it. You got anything else?
You really gonna put this in there?
We gotta be honest. We're just being honest. That's all. You know, the tracks they did try. I mean, they had drivers on the track. They ran the track in. They got qualifying done. So now they're not gonna have to run the race Saturday and Sunday. So that's great, but still, I don't know. I'm leaving it at that. I'm not happy. And hopefully tomorrow goes better, so we'll see me smiling again.
That'd be great.
Yeah. So, subscribe to the channel, like the videos.
Come back tomorrow to see what happens.
Yes. Dun dun dun.